How's it going, guys, and welcome to the channel. Today in this video I'm going to be talking about living weapons, on how to get living weapons, where to get ancient living weapon husks, where to trade ancient living weapon husks, how to level up the living weapons, and an easy way to level up the living weapons. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so a few of you might be thinking, what is a living weapon? So a living weapon is a weapon that you can get in the Temple of the Living Weapons, which is pretty much the first thing that you'll see while entering the Northern Kingdoms. So to access your first living weapon, you need to go into the temple. And once you're in the temple, speak to this guy and he will sell you a living weapon husk for 10,000 gold, which shouldn't be too bad now that you've done all the end game stuff and you've got your build right, got all the armor and everything like that. So yeah, might as well just trade him 10,000 gold for the ancient living weapon husk. So what living weapon is right for you? It really depends on your build and what you're sort of going for. Spirit of Magma Axe. Two-handed axe. Extremely good for Battle Warrior. Spirit of Blizzard. A massive hammer that does massive damage. Spirit of Thunder. Some people might recognize this weapon as the Thunder Fury from World of Warcraft. Very good weapon that does heaps of melee damage plus a lot of elemental damage too. The Chainer. Bow that can immobilize a lot of enemies surrounding the enemy that you attack. Very good crowd control. Dragon Soul. Very good staff for elemental magic users. Probably one of the most powerful. Cursed Totem. This one is for dark magic users. Buff up all of your minions, either damage or more health. The Arcane Focuser, you guessed it, an arcane based staff. Boosts all of your arcane damage by a hell of a lot. The Ancient Branch can boost all of your nature damage spells. Very good for a druid build. Ceremonial Holy Staff. Boosts holy damage, also give you a bit of a guardian angel on your shoulder. The Light Piercer and the Shining Shield. The classic Sword and Shield Paladin. So these boost up your holy damage and it just makes you feel like a paladin. One of my favorite designs. Looks sick. That sword by itself, just bad. Shield with it, just icing on the cake. So here is the heavy light piercer. Again, if you want to play like a two-handed paladin sort of build, sword is going to be the right choice for you. So here we have the dazzling bow. Now this bow is good for holy sort of build. You want to be like a righteous archer, I suppose. But it does look sick. Be a good one to have with the paladin build. So here we have the Earthbound Smasher. One-handed mace that provides both an absorbing shield and harms the enemies in AoE burst from the underground. The Earthbound Piercer. So a pretty tanky spear will protect you who are dealing all of your damage. Dagger of Heart and Blood. These usually come in a set of 2. So you'll have 2 daggers instead of just the one whenever you pick a living weapon. And this is great for like the blood build, assassination sort of builds as well. Yeah, they look really good. Okay, the Spear of Heart and Blood sort of does the same thing as the daggers. Same bonus, but just if you're going to be a warrior or anything like that with the spear, one is the right weapon for you. The Daggers of Madness. So these will come in a set as well. These are very good for a bit of crowd control and distracting your enemy while you attack them. The Axe of Madness. Again, just a one-handed axe that can cause fusion to your enemies. And with a bit of CC, you won't be disappointed. The Bloody Crusher. Just a one-handed sword for any blood builds out there. Looks cool and does the job. Last but not least, we have the Hammer of Chains and the Chain Shield. Excellent warrior build if you want to immobilize and slow down all of your enemies. Packing in whopping offense and defense. Since you've got your first one here, you can get more by doing the Frozen Temple trials. So the Frozen Temple is located right over to the east. You can see we are at the Temple of the Living Weapons, but we need to go to the Frozen Temple. Now that we've made it over here to the Frozen Temple, you can go in and start the trials. It is a good idea to prepare for these trials. They are pretty difficult. What you want to do is just last as long as you can. Once you're in the Frozen Temple, just talk to this door, start the trial. Just do what you do best. Alright, so I only got through 3 waves. Then you get a chest here, you can get some frost energy, and we got an ancient husk of a living weapon as well. So that's how you sort of collect them. It's all RNG. So from that chest we got another ancient husk of a living weapon. So you pretty much just have to do this and just try and get through as much trials as you can to actually get more husks. So it is a bit of a grind to get, especially to get all of the weapons and stuff like that if you're a collector. But that's the only way to get the ancient husk of a living weapon in the game so far. And now that we've got it, we can trade it into 2 different people. Alright, so as I said, you can trade it into 2 people. So this guy,
you shouldn't be scared of us.
You can trade either 1 or 5, and he will give you these Mark of Ascendancy. You need these to improve your epic armor. He's not the best choice for the handing them in. But yeah, you just want to come in here, pick what weapon you want. I might go the Bloody Crusher. Why not? Well, I'll get another one-handed, get the Axe of Madness as well. So now we've got 2 of them, which is pretty cool. Now, how do we level the living weapon up? Well, you're mostly going to level up this weapon by killing enemies. That's going to be your majority of your experience through the living weapon, just killing enemies and playing through the game. So your second way to level up the living weapons is the frost energy here. It'll only give you 100 experience, but it's not too bad. It's pretty good. All in these frozen caves, they'll have a trial in there, and it depends how good you do on the trial. You can increase the difficulty of the trial, which makes it harder, which means you get more rewards. And that's one way you can get all of the frost energy, and even the Frozen Temple. You just do that after, pretty sure it's 2 in-game hours, it'll reset. You can do that. There is one more way, but it's just a one-off thing. So these are the obelisks in the Northern Kingdoms. That will give you 250 living weapon experience. All you have to do is just go up to them. There, got your 250 living weapon experience, and there it is with the evolution. So that's your 3 ways of getting experience for your living weapons. Now an easy way to level up your living weapon would be going back to the mainland in Gedonia. I might just use dash for this part of the video. So really, to level up your living weapons, all of your expedition sites, your dig sites, excavating sites, whatever you call them, yeah, you should just keep doing them just so you can get some Mark of Ascendancies as well, so you can level up your armor and everything like that. So you're farming the end game stuff, not just mindlessly killing like boars or something like that. Like all these guys should give you, yep, so we got 7. They won't give you much. That's just how it is. But like all the enemies in the Northern Kingdoms, they won't give you much either, really. The best way is just to sort of just do these, and sometimes you'll get 15, you'll get 7, you'll get 10. It really depends what it is. Usually you can pretty much defeat these pretty quick. So you got 25 there. Yeah, you can upgrade more of your skills and everything like that. So That's always a plus. Even in the rift and everything like that, you'll get fair bit of experience, like pretty good experience really. And yeah, you can also get your purple gems. Farming your purple gems at the same time as you're leveling up your living weapons. So pretty much like every 2 hours, just come in here and get all your stuff you need. I'd probably do your rift, expedition sites, and then your frozen temple, because you do get experience from killing the enemies in there as well. Plus you can get more frost energy and stuff like that. So yeah, you can get more of your frost energy there, even more items like trinkets and stuff for you to upgrade your character. So anyway guys, that's going to do it from me. I hope you guys learned something and, you know, figured out what to do with the ancient weapon husks and sort of all the different ways you can sort of use them. And hopefully, yeah, you'll level them up pretty quickly, get into it and everything like that. So they do change appearance and stuff like that throughout the stages, which is pretty cool. They get bigger and better, really. Better looking. Yeah, that's going to do it for me. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you next time for some more Gedonia videos. All right, guys. Take care.